morning, student. Today I am going to start a new chapter, electromagnetic induction, that is chapter number 6. To understand this chapter, we have to first understand what is potential difference and what is the difference between potential difference and EMF. So, potential difference, as we studied in class 10th, that is the amount of work done in bringing a unit positive charge from one point to another point is called पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस. मीन्स जितना हम वर्क डन करते हैं एक यूनिट पॉजिटिव टेस्ट चार्ज को एक पॉइंट से दूसरे पॉइंट तक लाने के लिए किसी भी मैग्नेटिक फील्ड या इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड में, तो उसे हम पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस कहते हैं. एंड व्हाट इज़ ईएमएफ? तो ईएमएफ इज़ द टोटल पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस स्टोर्ड इन द बैटरी और सेल व्हेन दैट इज़ इन ओपन सर्किट. मीन्स जब टोटल पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस एक बैटरी या सेल में जो स्टोर्ड होते हैं completely when that is in open circuit, means the switch is off, then that is called EMF. Now the next term to understand is the potential difference, the use of potential difference. पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस का एक्चुअल वर्क क्या होता है कि जब किसी सर्किट में हम किसी बैटरी या सेल को कनेक्ट करते हैं तो उसमें जो कंडक्टर होते हैं उनमें फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन होते हैं और उसी फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन के मूवमेंट के कारण ही करंट कॉन्स्टिट्यूट्स होते हैं. पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस वर्क क्या करता है कि दैट प्रोवाइड्स अ फोर्स टू दैट फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स so that free electrons will get starts moving over the complete circuit and hence the current will constitutes. Now the next term to understand this chapter is magnetic flux. This is only the introduction part. Magnetic flux, the flux through any surface placed in a magnetic field is the total number of magnetic lines of force crossing this area normally. मीन्स अगर कोई सरफेस हम लेते हैं और उस सरफेस को अगर हम किसी मैग्नेटिक फील्ड में रखते हैं तो जो भी मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइंस, नंबर ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइंस उस सरफेस को क्रॉस करेगा जिसका एरिया ए है, तो उस सिचुएशन में फ्लक्स जनरेट होगा. फ्लक्स को यहाँ पे हम लोग फाई से रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं सिंस वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट मैग्नेटिक फ्लक्स एंड मैग्नेटिक फील्ड is represented by B, therefore magnetic flux is represented by phi to the base B. That is phi is equals to, according to the definition, that is B into A. How many magnetic field lines crossing per unit area? That is magnetic field lines, that is B, and A is the surface area. So phi is equals to phi B into A. Now component of magnetic field to this area will be B cos theta. Since if magnetic field is crossing the area with an angle theta, in that situation the magnetic field component is B cos theta. So phi is equals to here B cos theta into A. So we can write B A cos theta, that is the scalar product of magnetic field and area, that is phi is equals to vector B dot vector A, that is the scalar product. Now we are going to describe the small flux linked with a small area. If we consider a area A, surface area A, and a small area within that total surface area, that is dA, and magnetic field lines, number of magnetic field lines crossing through that dA is vector B. d phi, that is the small flux, is equals to vector B dot vector dA, that is a small area dA, and d phi, that is the small flux. So we can expand this as B dA cos theta, that is B cos theta is the component of magnetic field. So d phi is equals to B dA cos theta. Now integrating both side, we have d phi, integration of d phi is equals to integration of B dA cos theta, that is B cos theta dA can be written. d phi, integration of d phi is phi, that is the total flux phi, is equals to, here B is constant, dA integration of dA, and cos theta, that is theta is here 0 degree, that is cos 0 degree, that is the value of cos 0 degree is 1. Therefore B integration of dA, integration of dA, it means we are integrating this total surface area, ठीक है, that is BA, phi is equals to BA. Now the SI unit of magnetic field is Tesla, represented by capital T, and the SI unit of magnetic flux is Weber, that is WB, represented by WB. 1 Weber is the flux produced when a uniform magnetic field of 1 Tesla acts normally over an area 1 meter square. That can, according to the definition, we can write 1 Weber is equals to 1 Tesla multiplied by 1 meter square. 1 Tesla, that is the B magnetic field, into area, that is 1 meter square. So 1 Weber is equals to 1 Tesla meter square. Hence the SI unit is Weber, and also it can be written as 1 Tesla meter square. Now the CGS unit of magnetic flux is Maxwell, according to the name of the scientist. So Maxwell can be written in short as mx. Here m is capital. 1 Maxwell is equals to 1 Gauss into 1 centimeter square. Gauss is also the CGS unit of magnetic field, as 1 Tesla is the SI unit of magnetic field, Gauss is the CGS unit of magnetic field, and 1 centimeter square is the CGS unit of area. So 1 Maxwell is equals to 1 Gauss centimeter square.